Good evening, YouTube. You guys are now watching another segment of TheCaliEffect, King of Games. And today, we're going to be watching an epic matchup between True King Dinosaur and Blackwing. I know you guys love these live duels, and it's really exciting for you guys to actually be able to vote upon one. If you guys want to be able to vote on what content you would like to see, then go ahead and destroy that notification bell as well as that subscribe button. You'll be able to see some of my posts where you guys can decide on which videos you get to see. There were quite a few choices. I'm going to go ahead and start off by normal summoning Soul Eating Oviraptor to my side of the field, and then using TheCaliEffect to add Baby Saris from my deck to my hand. I'm then going to go ahead and follow up by activating one of the most dangerous cards for this deck, Dragonic Diagram, using TheCaliEffect to destroy the Baby Saris to add a monster from my deck to my hand that is a True King. That's going to trigger the Baby Saris' effect, allowing me to summon another copy from my deck to my side of the field, and then I'm going to add the Fire True King Agnazumid from my deck to my hand. Now, I apologize for my enunciation of certain cards. I'm not really good. You can guys say, I'm British, even though I'm not British, but I can make up some excuse. I'm then going to use Oviraptor's effect to destroy a Baby Saris to summon another Baby Saris to my side of the field, triggering the one that was initially on the field to special summon Miscellaneous Sario. That's actually what this card says right here, the actual highlight. But Miscellaneous Saris to my side of the field, and then I'm going to go ahead and follow up by activating Agnazumid, destroying the Baby Saris and the Miscellaneous Saro to summon himself to my side of the field, triggering Baby Saris' effect yet again to summon another copy of Baby Saris to my side of the field. How many times am I going to use this monster's effect, ladies and gentlemen? How many times is this going to happen? I'm then going to go ahead and follow up by True King Basiltros effect, destroying a Mare and Baby Saris on my hand and field respectively, to summon itself to the side of the field, activating Baby Saris' effect again. Whoa, if you guys had $1 million for every single time Baby Saris' effect would activate, you would have quite the bit of money. You'd have like $4 million. I'm pretty sure I activated it 4 times. So let me hold at least $1 million. Let me hold 25%, ladies and gentlemen. I think I deserve it. I'm going to use that to special summon Giant Rex to my side of the field, a card that is just a really, really powerful card, using Soul Eating Oviraptor and my Giant Rex for a link summon into Land Fornicus, and then following up with another Xseed summon of my own, using both my True King monsters for an Xseed summon of True King of all Calamities. Having the ability to turn all monsters on the field into one attribute is pretty damn busted, especially in this deck, and even more importantly, preventing the opponent from activating card effects. Are you insane? This card is really good, a very underrated deck into this meta, a very underrated strategy, and even more importantly, a very powerful card. I'm going to use the effect of Miscellaneous Saris, or Miscellaneous Saro, banishing 4 dinosaur monsters from my graveyard to special summon a dinosaur monster to my side of the field. That monster is probably going to be an ultimate Tyranno because it gains so much attack, but unfortunately I don't play it. So I'm going to go ahead and special summon Soul Eating Oviraptor back to my side of the field and trigger the effect of my Giant Rex. Now, I don't understand exactly why I decided to summon Soul Eating Oviraptor back to my side of the field. Maybe it was just a lapse in judgment, but Giant Rex is definitely supposed to be special summoned back to the side of the field due to its own effect. And then I'm going to follow up with probably using both of those monsters for an Xseed summon into either Evilsaur Lagia and Evilsaur Dalka. If we weren't playing against Blackwings, maybe something like Goki, I'd probably make an Abyss Dweller because, I mean, that's just a really good card to play against him. Just in case the True King of all Calamities got ogred, I still have an Abyss Dweller on the field to follow up with some more powerful plays. Or I can just use the 2 monsters for the Xseed summon of an Evilsaur Lagia. Both of them, I feel, are very powerful into this game. But even more importantly, Lagia does a great job against CJ, preventing his spells and traps, and as well as preventing a summon on the side of the field, which Blackwings are ever so reliant on. He can't use Simoon. I don't think he can make an Thung without at least normal summoning a monster. So he's in a pretty bad spot, Lagia, being able to negate the summon of a monster presented to his side of the field. TJ's definitely thinking about what he's going to be doing with his turn. He's taking his sweet old little time, knowing damn well it ain't no way he gonna break this board. Bring that ass over here, boy. Unless he has like a Kaiju and then another Kaiju and then another Kaiju and then Blackwing cards on his next turn. But TJ's definitely thinking about it. He's gonna start off with normal summoning Blackwing Steam the Cloak. I'm gonna go ahead and read this card. Don't know why I'm reading this card because Calamities is activated on the field. I'm gonna use Lagia's effect to negate the summon and destroy the card, and then I'm actually going to show him a Megalo Masher, like, look man, I have enough for game, can we go to game 2? And yes, TJ is going to be doing exactly that, picking up sticks and preparing himself for that lovely game 2. It looks like True King Dinosaur is actually a very, very powerful deck. And if you guys want to see a True King Dinosaur deck profile, let's get this video to 250 likes, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's not hard. It's very easy for you guys to be able to do that. 250 likes is not a bad number. It's a pretty good number. TJ is going to go ahead and start off by activating the effects of Allure of Darkness, drawing 2 cards from his deck, and then banishing a Blackwing Harmattan from his hand. Then he's going to follow up with a second copy of Allure of Darkness. Oh man, TJ's definitely going in. Anytime you activate 2 Allure of Darknesses in a Blackwing deck, you might be on to something. He's going to go ahead and banish Blizzard the Far North this time around with his Allure of Darkness. And now it looks like he's stalling for time. Maybe he didn't draw the exact cards that he needed, but 2 Allure of Darknesses, ladies and gentlemen, is 2 Allure of Darknesses. I don't know what else to say about that. That's really powerful. He's going to go ahead and banish Orochi to activate the effects of Blackwing Simoon. That's going to allow him to activate Black Whirlwind to his side of the field, and then normal summon Simoon due to its own effect, and it's going to trigger Black Whirlwind. But that actually gives me the best time to activate Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring on his Black Whirlwind, preventing him from searching. TJ is going to go ahead and add 1 Blackwing monster with the attack lower than Simoon from his deck to his hand, and then he's going to think about his play. He still actually reserves the right to gain a normal summon. I think he's going to follow up with a pretty powerful card. He's actually going to do so. Normal summoning Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, searching from his deck to his hand, another Blackwing monster from his deck to his hand. And if you guys did not know, no, he did not add Zephyros through Simoon's effect. I actually think he added an Orochi again. I don't know what he added, but he definitely did not add Zephyros. He's not a bad player. He's then going to go ahead and use Blackwing Zephyros's effect to search yet another card. Actually, no, he didn't add through Black Whirlwind. He couldn't add through Black Whirlwind. I Ash Blossom and Joyous Springed it. Makes perfect sense nowadays. He's then going to go ahead and think about his next play. I think he is to follow up possibly with some monsters, because Simoon and Zephyros aren't going to do anything except for make YuGiOh's Apprentice and possibly get you that Black Whirlwind back into your hand, depending on how you guys want to play it, which actually isn't a terrible play. When YuGiOh's Apprentice, or when YuGiOh is destroyed, it allows you to get Simoon, and now you have a lot more room to work with blue Blackwing monsters in your hand, a Simoon, and actually a Whirlwind. You can make a pretty devastating board, but I don't think that's exactly what TJ wants to do. I think he wants to make some type of board right here, right now, which is why he's slowly looking at his extra deck, trying to figure out what he's going to do, taking his sweet time, because Lord forgive us, we don't want to make another misplay for you guys to start talking about. He's going to go ahead and special summon Chris the Dawn to his side of the field, and then Blackwing Gale the Whirlwind. Like, we really care about what y'all say about the misplays. I mean, of course we learn from y'all, but the people that's just assholes, we really don't care. He's going to go ahead and use those 3 monsters for a Link Summon into Summon Sorceress, going ahead to special summon a Blackwing monster from his deck to his side of the field, that being Blackwing Oster, the South Wind. And now it looks like he's going to follow up with a really powerful play. Now that he has Summon Sorceress on his side of the field, he actually was allowed to float a monster from his deck to his side of the field. I know it wasn't Steam the Cloak, but yes, he's actually allowed to make Blackwing full armor. He's going to go ahead and bounce the Black Whirlwind, a really powerful card for the deck, by special summoning Zephyro, and then using both his Oscar and his Simoon for a Synchro Summon into one of the most deadliest Synchro monsters in the game. It's still actually a pretty good first turn monster because it's unaffected by opponent's card effects. Blackwing Full Armored Wing, the unaffected boss monster that's a big eye once per turn. I do think that you should play multiple copies of this card, and I really do dig TJ's build. Actually, me and TJ, we probably will release that on Patreon. Let's see if this video can get to at least 150 likes, and everybody will be able to view this new and improved Blackwing deck profile on my Patreon. For right now, I'm going to restrict it just to the people to have early access to Patreons in total, and I hope they enjoyed that, but I'm pretty sure everybody will be able to see this with ease. I'm going to go ahead and start off by activating True King Agnazuman's effect, destroying the Baby Saris and the Jarak Elio to special summon himself to the side of the field. That's going to trigger my Baby Saris, allowing me to special summon Soul Eating Overreactor to my side of the field, and his effect is going to trigger to add another Baby Saris. It looks like this deck is just centered around Baby Saris and its synergy to continuously pump out monsters to my side of the field. I really do enjoy the way that this True King Dino deck does play, and I'm actually really excited to show you guys a profile if you guys so allow. We work off of likes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, that's just the game that I have to play. Actually, I'm not sorry. You guys should be excited for that because I'm not like charging you or anything. I just want to show you guys stuff that you want to see. I'm then going to use my Soul Eating Overreactor's effect to destroy my Baby Saris to summon another copy of Baby Saris to my side of the field, which is going to trigger Baby Saris's effect, allowing me to special summon a dinosaur monster from my deck to my side of the field. So it looks like I'm in a pretty good position to break TJ's board. With that, I'm going to go ahead and special summon a Megalomasher X from my deck to my side of the build. And y'all bet you guys are like, what? CaliEffect, why are you summoning that monster? That makes no sense. You guys aren't making sense. What are you doing with a Megalomasher inside of your deck? Well, Megalomasher is a water monster, which allows me to activate True King Basotros the Fathomer from my hand to destroy both the Baby Ceres again, and the Megalomasher X to special summon himself to my side of the field. Now that's going to trigger Baby Ceres, allowing me to special summon Miscellaneous Ceres back to my side of the field, putting me in a really good position. It looks like I'm going to be breaking TJ's board after all, and possibly even summoning a True King of all Calamities, or no, maybe I have some more sauce. I'm going to use both of those monsters for a link summon into Riprodicus. Riprodicus is a pretty decent card for the Dino strategy. It allows you to make Naturia Beasts relatively, actually with ease, but it's not exactly what I'm going to use. I'm going to use Miscellaneous Ceres' effect, banishing 4 more dinosaur monsters from my deck from my graveyard to special summon another dinosaur monster to my side of the field. And you guys should already know what monster I'm going to be summoning. That's going to be Giant Rex. Now, to be honest, now that I look back at it, I have no idea why I just didn't make True King of all Calamities. Oh wait, because I wouldn't have got over the Blackwing Zephyro card, and that's a pretty big pain. So I really do need to clear his board, and if I don't get rid of that Blackwing Zephyro card soon enough, he'll just use the effect of Zephyro to take my True King of all Calamities. Now I completely remember why I ran around this play. I'm going to go ahead and definitely think about what I'm going to do next. I need to get over his board, because if I don't break his board, he's going to allow that monster to sit and gain counters on my side of the field and then eventually take control of it. And then he still has summon Sorceress. I'm not trying to deal with any of that. We need to break this board right now. So CaliEffect definitely thinking, I think Borrow's Sword Dragon is not without the question, because Borrow's Sword Dragon is a very powerful monster, 3000 attack, that can gain the attack of one of his monsters when attacking, which allow me to get over his Blackwing Full Armor Master. Definitely thinking about my next turn play. I'm going to use the Giant Rex and the Riprodicus, as well as the Basotros, so a pretty big investment into my Borrow's Sword Dragon. Now, Borrow's Sword Dragon plus Agnazumin will basically allow me to break this entire board, using the Agnazumin to attack over the summoned Sorceress, and then the Borrow's Sword Dragon to attack into the Zephyro first, giving it enough attack to attack into the Blackwing Full Armor Master, putting me back in the driver's seat of this game. First, I'm reading it, making sure I don't make any misplays for you guys to post in the comment section. Like I really care. Using Borrow's Sword Dragon's effect, or CaliEffect, definitely reading, definitely taking your sweet old time. This is what happens when you guys say stuff. Like I do appreciate the people that actually post down below in the comment section about this. But you know, sometimes it does make the games a little bit faster or a little slower, and I got to start cutting stuff out. So we're gonna go back a little bit. I'm like, wait, that's not how Borrow's Sword reads. Then I read it again, and yeah, we're going to go through the exact same thing. True King Agnazumin attacking into a Summoned Sorceress, and then Borrow's Sword Dragon switching my Agnazumin to defense to attack into his Blackwing Zephyros, and then eventually attacking into his Full Armor Master, because now it is stronger than the Full Armor Master. I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to TJ, leaving myself with a board of a card face down, an Agnazumin, and a Borrow's Sword Dragon. Pretty nifty board. TJ's going to follow with Black Whirlwind and normal summoning his Oster to his side of the field to special summon Harmattan to his side of the field, triggering the effect of his Black Whirlwind to add a monster from his deck to his hand. He's going to add Harmattan the Dust, that's actually the card he summoned. He's going to add Orochi from his deck to his hand, and looks like he's in a pretty decent position. He can go ahead and make the Blackwing Full Armored and take control of my Borrow's Sword Dragon and inflict some serious damage, but it looks like I will still be in the game. TJ's then going to go ahead and follow up with the summon of Blackwing nothing. Well, we know he has an Orochi and a Boar of the Spear, so this combo can definitely be taken to the next level. He's going to go ahead and do that, special summoning Orochi and Boar of the Spear, both to his side of the field, and then using both of those monsters or any of those monsters for a link summon. I think Witch's Apprentice, it's almost mandatory. Crystron Needle Fiber is banned, ladies and gentlemen, so it's going to be pretty hard for him to make a card that doesn't exist inside of TCG. He's going to use Orochi and, yes, the Boar of the Spear for his link summon into Witch's Apprentice, and then he's going to probably use Harmattan's effect, turning himself to level 6, and then synchro summoning with the Aussie, or the Oster, to a Blackwing Full Armored. Now, I'm dealing with a major problem, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because that Blackwing Full Armor Wing can take control of any monster with a wedge counter on it. and he looks like he's in a good position to act or put wedge counters on my monsters. TJ is then going to go ahead and follow up by placing the full armored in attack. Obviously, it was a mistake to put in the defense. And then activate Oster the South Wind, placing a counter on my Boral Sword Dragon. And then follow up with, yes, that's right, snatching my Boral Sword Dragon. Not only can that monster attack twice if he switches a monster to defense, it is also 3,500 attack. I'm reading this card, I'm like, whoa, hold on. This monster is unaffected by spells and trap, or it's unaffected by other card effects. But Boral Sword Dragon says also, not and if you do. And saying that Boral Sword Dragon in this card text says also, it doesn't have to switch the monster to defense to gain the effect of the double attack. I am in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We Witcher Princess for 1,900 with Boral Sword Dragon for 7,000 damage twice. That is too strong. It looks like I'm going to be losing this game, and TJ is going to be taking full advantage of me summoning Boral Sword Dragon, not only snatching it, but destroying the rest of my life points in such a huge fashion. Going into game 3, that was a double evolution pill that I top deck. Oh man, that Ultimate Conductor Tyranno would have actually put me back into the game. Wow, that is unfortunate. I'm going to be starting off with game 3, and I'm going to be activating Terraforming to add 1 Dragonic Diagram from my deck to my hand, and TJ is going to follow with Drollen Lockbird. What is going on? Whoa. Already in a bad position. The True King Dino deck really hurts to Drollen Lockbird. And we do play cards to stop Drollen Lockbird, but unfortunately I didn't get to see any of them. So we're in not so much of a great position. I'm going to go ahead and think about it, sleep about it, dream about it. I don't think there's much else I can do. I think I have to leave myself wide open for TJ to just decimate the rest of my life points. This game could be over really quick, and we could be seeing the end credits. TJ is going to go ahead and start off, and on his turn, being able to attack, he's going to activate Allure of Darkness, drawing 2 cards from his deck, and then banishing one dark monster, being Orochi the Squall, from his deck. And then TJ is going to follow one of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pot of Desires, banishing the top 10 cards from his deck to draw 2 cards. Now, if you guys already know me, if you guys ever see me play inside of my studio, we talk a little dirty. And I'm telling TJ, I hope you banish all 3 Black Whirlwinds. I hope you draw Triple Simoon after that. And he's like, how do I draw Triple Simoon off of Desires and banish all 3 Whirlwinds? I'm like, shut your ass up. Just be all right. As you guys can see, Pot of Desires basically didn't really hurt him at all. And that's what's so great about the card. He's going to go ahead and follow up by activating Black Whirlwind, one of the cards that I believe he drew off of Desires, and then normal summon Blackwing Oster the South. Being able to special summon to his side of the field Blackwing Orochi, such an interesting pick, mainly because he doesn't have another Blackwing monster or another banished dark monster, but he's going to be able to use the effect of Black Whirlwind to add from his deck to his hand Harmattan, which he possibly could follow up and make Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss. So he's definitely not in a bad spot. I think he's in a really good spot, and Hot Red Dragon Archfiend Abyss isn't a terrible card at all. TJ is then going to go ahead and follow up by probably thinking about his play or normal summoning, special summoning. Yes, he's going to special summon Blackwing Harmattan Chicken Wing to his side of the field, using both of those monsters for a link summon. No, maybe not. He has to think about his play. Maybe he wants to make that level 6. Or no, he can't even make the level 6 monster. This is a very interesting. No, it looks like he's going to summon another Orochi. This time through Oroshi's effect, using both of those monsters for a link summon into Wheat Witch's Apprentice. Next, I'm pretty sure he's going to follow up by using Harmattan's effect, copying Oster to make him a level 6. And he's going to make his Blackwing full armored wing. Now, here is a little bit of a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to place the armored wing in defense, but that's because he really thought that it was his turn. I don't have any cards on the field. I completely blanked. He actually asked me. He's like, did I go first? And I'm like, nah, I ain't go first. I ain't got no board. And then we quickly realized I actually have Terraforming in my graveyard, and he went first. So he's going to put the Blackwing armored wing to attack, and then attack directly for 4,900 damage, correcting his mistakes. Correcting our mistake, because that's definitely not his respect, doing quite a considerable amount of damage. Now, keep in mind, Blackwing full armored wing is just 3,000 attack. It is unaffected by other card effects. I'm going to go ahead and start off by activating another copy, or my copy of Dragonic Diagram that I got from Terraforming, and then I'm going to normal summon my Soul Eating Overraptor, using Overraptor's effect to add from my deck to my hand another monster, hopefully one that'll put me in the pot seat, get me to make a comeback board. TJ is well aware of that. I'm going to add Baby Sarah and TJ. Another Droll and Lockbird. What is going on here? We are not in great hands. This is not Allstate. Chicken Wings just might have fried their first meal inside of dinosaurs. I deny. I dino what is happening. That is so terrible. Those puns are so terrible. I dino what's happening. I'm gonna go ahead and activate True King Agnazumit the Vanisher, and using his effect to destroy the Miscellaneous Ceres and the Baby Ceres from hand. Talk about if there was ever a time to be Droll and Lockbird, having those two cards in your hand would definitely help. Going ahead and triggering the Baby Ceres effect to special summon, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Another copy of Baby Ceres from my deck to my side of the field, using Overraptor's effect to summon Baby Ceres by destroying Baby Ceres, and then Baby Ceres' effect yet again to special summon a monster from my deck to my side of the field. Now, that monster is going to be pretty simple on what monster I'm going to summon. Everybody's going to know it's going to be the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, or the Ultimate Tyranno. No, it's not either of those. Okay, it's going to be the obvious answer, Giant Rex. And it looks like TJ just might get Rexed out of this game. Being over to Droll and Lock Me didn't really hurt, seeing that I couldn't activate Draconic Diagram, but I still have some maddening plays. Still able to summon 4 monsters to my side of the field and possibly even break TJ's board. So it's going to be really interesting to see what I'm going to follow up with next. I really am excited. I have to see it. I don't even remember, so it's going to be fun. I'm going to use all 3 of those monsters for a link summon. Whoa, what monster I'm going to link summon? Nightmare Unicorn? No, that wouldn't work. Deco Talker or Beagle Bulker? Picking back B and Boo. No, it looks like I'm not going to use the Deco Talker. TheCaliEffect. Are you going to use the Deco Talker, placing all 3 monsters back to your side of the field? Maybe summoning Boral Sword Dragon this time around? But have we learned our lesson through Boral Sword? Yes, Witch of the Princess does make the Boral Sword strong enough, even though Boral Sword can't be destroyed by battle. No, it looks like I'm going to make the Beagle Bulker, Picking back B and Boo. I'm just picking back B and Boo. But it looks like the monster hasn't been showed up in our caption, so I doubt that I'm going to be fully committed. We're definitely thinking about our next play. Dang, TheCaliEffect, this video could be so much faster if you could just make up your mind. I swear I am like asking a woman out, what do you want to eat? Oh, I don't know. What do you want to summon? I don't know. Monsters, big ones, strong ones, and fast ones. That's exactly, so it looks like I'm going to be thinking about, do I want to link summon into the Boral Sword Dragon? And that might be what I want to do. He actually has my Boral Sword Dragon. That's crazy. Boral Sword Dragon's going to hit the field. Is it not? No, I don't see an animation, so no. The Boral Sword Dragon is definitely out of the question. TheCaliEffect's just trying to figure out where his Boral Sword Dragon is and what he should do. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the original thing. Make the Deco Talker. Oh man, you just wasted all that time to summon Deco Talker to your side of the field. So, okay, sure, whatever. That's definitely one of those moves where TheCaliEffect's just like, whatever. Then I'm going to use the effect of Miscellaneous Ceres, banishing 3 dinosaur monsters from my deck to spell summon Giraffe Dino. Now that's a monster that you don't see every day. That's going to go ahead and trigger Giant Rex's effect, special summoning himself to the side of the field and putting me in a pretty good position. Deco Talker is now strong enough to attack over the Blackwing Armed Wing. Actually, he was strong enough with the Witch of the Princess effect, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm then going to go ahead and follow up with another play. This is going to be maddening. I don't stop using both the Giant Rex and the Giraffe Dino for a synchro summon or a link summon. Possibly a synchro summon, ladies and gentlemen. That is insane. Going ahead to summon Yazi. Whoa. That is something you don't see in every dinosaur deck. Yazi, Evil of the Yang Zing, allowing him to destroy himself and another card on the field, and then triggering Yazi's effect to special summon a worm, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to banish 2 dinosaur monsters to summon Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and that is a spicy board, but not when you top it off with double evolution pill. Special summoning another monster from my deck to my side of the field. TheCaliEffect, you had all the sauce. How did you play through that hand trap and win? Look at this board. It is exciting. This is game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching another segment of TheCaliEffect. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, and if you didn't, let us know down below in the comment section what we could do to be better. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day like I am, and be sure to subscribe and notify if you guys want to see a specific game when we run our request. Thank you guys so much again, and I'll catch you on the next video. Wow, it's still not done. Like I'm still like calculating, like, how am I scraping this dude? This looks like enough damage, but it's not enough damage. Is it enough damage? Yes, it's enough damage. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno can attack all of his monsters. Get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Watch that ending credit, click on the video, do what you gotta do. Let us know if you want to see that Dino deck profile by hitting that like button. And like I said, enjoy. Have a great day like I am.